We need to go clubbing, man. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Bar with Benji and Anthony here. We're going to talk about the spoiler review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So we are going to go into detail again. Spoiler alert. If you do want to watch the non-spoiler, kind of get a little idea of the film, click on the link above and you'll be able to go to that video. All right, guys, let's get into it right away. So, what did you...
Why did I hate this movie? I don't hate it. I just didn't feel that... I came in thinking this is... I was like, this is not a Harry Potter film. This is not a Harry Potter film. And... with all that being said, it still wasn't a good movie for me.
I think it's because of the trailer. Like I told you before, something I do. I only watch one trailer for every movie because I know that they spoil a lot.
I think for this movie, starting now, I'm going to do what you do, is not watch the trailers.
And I think I know why. Because when I watched the trailer as well, I wanted it to be this adventure of where he goes and he finds these animals. And it's not that. This is more of... the situation going between the Muggles and the Wizards. So,
segregation, right?
Exactly. So he's in New York to let one of his creatures out in Arizona on one of the eagles, right, which is like America. It looks America. It looks really cool, actually. He controls weather. There's water.
Right.
I personally like that. But he gets involved with kind of like a more deeper sense of what's going on because there's a war going. Griswold played by Johnny Depp. So that's something, spoiler alert again, that's something that you find out later on. Johnny Depp is in this film.
And for what little part of the movie, and he does an amazing job.
Yeah, like
Johnny
he
Depp
like
is
2
Johnny
words.
Depp. Yeah.
And I didn't even hear one of the words.
He'll be Oscar nominated for this watch.
But yeah, like Colin Farrell in this movie becomes Johnny Depp. So that was kind of weird. I didn't think that was going to happen. But it shows you like that's kind of like a cliffhanger, like what's going to happen here now. But he's starting this war. He doesn't like Muggles. He doesn't like nomads. He kind of feels like they're inferior to what they are. And this kind of leads...
And this is before Harry Potter. So what he's doing now is going to create waves further down in the storyline.
So when I read the lore, this is going to be a 5-part film. And it's because it's between Griswold and Dumbledore, the battle between them. It's going to explain a little bit more into depth of that. So if you've seen the Harry Potter films, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I know it's that, but the subplot of where he falls in love with these animals and why he's around, how he cares for them, when he sees like something that I thought was really cool was a little tree one that he had.
Yeah. Kind of reminded me of Groot.
Yeah, it did remind me of Groot, the way he talked. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to know all the names of these animals. They were very weird. I think there was called one like hippopotamus.
And you just hit it in the nose because what worked and was charming and adorable in the Harry Potter movies is not charming and adorable here. Which is the strange names,
Okay.
Gillard, Gizzard, Grindelwald, Percival Graves. Like, I don't know. It just didn't work for me this time around.
I never liked them. It was really weird. Like, it's just
Tongue
hard
twisters,
to pronounce.
Right?
Exactly. But that's the reason I like these animals, like the way he interacted. When he went, so his briefcase is where he has them, and that's pretty cool.
Right.
He goes in with
a whole other... First, I thought it was a room, but it's actually worlds.
A whole
right?
world, yeah. It's something where he goes in with Kowalski. Jacob. He goes in with Kowalski because he gets involved. They mix suitcases and he lets the animals out. So now he's helping them out, and he kind of used them. Something that someone pointed out to me was he knew how to talk to him to make him be like, all right, I'll help you out around town. Find these animals, right. And that was pretty cool.
So he's a manipulator,
kind of, but not in a bad way. It was more of like, come on, I'll show you a cool world and then you can help me out and we could be friends. Which they became friends. And I almost cried when the rain fell on him at the end. I was like, oh
that
no.
Scene right there. I'm like, I want him to be part of the team.
Yeah, me too. And the way he said it, like, you use like, oh, you just used me because of this. And he's like, no, it's because you're my friend. I like you. You're cool. And I was like, oh, that was just touching.
That was probably, the ending of this movie is probably the best thing about the whole film.
It was something pretty cool. But see, that's the thing. Like, when you find out what he has down there, the obscural, the actual power that's used by these people to destroy things. And it's pretty crazy that he was able to contain it. And the story behind that, how he had one of the girls was killed and he had to save it. And then you find a lot of the Easter eggs too. The strange family lines in the story as well. So that was pretty cool. Like, it makes you want to think more about it.
I do, and I get it. And now that we're talking about it, and we've said it before, we have to sometimes turn off our analytical mind when we're watching movies, or else we won't enjoy them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I had to do this halfway because I was already judging this film, and I'm just like, stop. I do and I don't know, maybe this speaks about me, but I enjoyed the dark side of this movie. You know,
Yeah, it
about
was pretty good.
the witch hunter and how she was abusive to her kids. Though that's not a good thing. It lends depth to a story.
And that's how Miller was created, kind of thing.
Right, exactly. So so when we saw, you know, what's his name? Percival Graves, and when we saw Credence, you know, whispering in the alley, and when you get to see the symbol for
The Deathly Hallows.
the Deathly Hallows, like, whoa, what? That's amazing, you know?
Yeah.
And there was all these little dark scenes that I enjoyed the most. That and the love scenes, which is, you know, Jacob and Queenie. Queenie was beautiful. She, what is the name of the actress who plays her? Finny Frenzy. Yeah, strange name. She's gorgeous, and I just thought, you know what? She was like Marilyn Monroe. She just giggled, winked, and smiled, and that was enough. That was enough for me. Like, wow, she's a great actress.
Yeah, she was really good. I really liked her, like how she could read minds. Like I really liked that she connected with them.
Yeah.
I really loved that with Jacob. She just clicked. Like they just clicked, and it's because she didn't really talk to boys. Remember, they weren't allowed to take boys in there. One of the things that I really liked about her is the way she connected with Jacob. That was amazing to me. This kind of started the love interest between wizards and muggles, wizards and non-magic.
This is true.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, this is the big conflict.
How funny how something so little and subtle is actually, like I said, again, make waves in the future.
Yeah, because like Hermione, you know, she's half, so one of her parents, and they called her Mugblood. Mm-hmm. This is where it starts, where it's going to be okay in the future. It's kind of crazy how J.K. Rowling writes. She writes kind of like segregation, hiding, being someone that's not accepted. And it's amazing to me how she could use this magical world to use that, you know?
That's actually very brilliant.
Yeah, it's really good like that. And that's the thing, like these characters, I loved all of them. Even Tina. Like Tina, she was like, sorry for my language, she was an asshole throughout the whole thing.
I found her, she's like stale white bread. Like, throw it away. You know?
She was just kind of like always getting in the way, always doing these things because she's a cop and this, but she never saw the bigger. And I get it. It's the superhero thing, like the good guy. Yeah. But you don't get the bigger picture. Like, you see that these animals are being killed for no reason. You should know that because the way she saved the kid, it was unjust.
Right.
It was unjust what this mom was doing to this adopted child.
Right.
And you saved them, and you did something out of line. You go in against the law to do that.
And that's what saved you as the character for you.
Exactly.
Right?
That's the scene that kind of made me like, oh, she's realizing that sometimes you just have to go away from following the book. And this is what Newt was doing. He was saying like, these beasts are not dangerous. We could love them. We could use them. The way he kind of, Jacob kind of got bit by one of them, and he was gonna he was gonna get fired thrown out of his ass. Yeah, that was something weird. But he used the poison from one of them, and he said, "Look, this poison diluted could save you."
Right.
So if you study them, they could be things like that, and that's what I really liked about. And I wanted more. That's probably the one part that kind of lacked, is that I wanted more beasts. I wanted to learn more about them. They were so cool. The creativity behind them, the way they looked, was really cool. But yeah, I do see like parts where it kind of like lacks in development. The president woman, she was just Madam weird. President? Yeah, she was part of the magic wizardry, right?
Yeah, it was called Makusa or something like that.
Yeah, and it was bland. It was like, why are you here? You're just getting in the way. You're just this law people, like just kind of bland.
Let's talk about Credence, played by Ezra Miller. What did you think about the fact that he was being abused by his mother, and here he was looking for solace in Percival, and then he casts him aside at the end, and then it unleashes this dark force.
Yeah, that was really good. Did you know?
No, I did not. I didn't see that coming.
I did. Like, I kind of felt it. And the reason why is because the way Newt explained it. He explained how she was kind of like beaten. Remember, they were in the prison. Mm-hmm. They casted her because she was a wizard and stuff. And the way modesty was introduced, she was always happy. And that was different. You know, it was supposed to be dark. And with Miller, I did see that. I see that he was darker. He was abused. And I did see that.
So he had all this time to just build and build and
yeah, he controlled it a lot more. The way he kind of ripped the things, the way directions. And apparently that wasn't supposed to be controlled. And that's why I kind of guessed that it was him. So, you know, overall, like, I still think this is a great movie. My score is still a 9 out of 10. There's a beautiful scenes, the way it was shot. What do you think, man?
Actually, talking about it with you more and actually analyzing it a little bit more, I still give it a 6, but maybe I will go see it one more time. Maybe my grade would change, but at this moment, it's still a 6.
Yeah. Guys, Benji and Anthony here again, and thank you for joining us at the bar for our featured review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So this week we're going to be doing a little bit different because it's the Thanksgiving week. We're only going to do one video. We're going to do this one and a non-spoiler, or the other way around, spoiler and non-spoiler, so whichever one you want to watch first. But on Monday, catch us for the featured film of
Moana, Disney's new animated feature about the Polynesian princess, like Hawaii Islands, things like that.
Yeah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's on that, so it's going to be pretty cool. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. In the comments down below, let us know what you guys thought about the review. Have you seen the movie yet? And what's your favorite Harry Potter movie? As you can see, this is our favorite Harry Potter movie.
So don't forget to share this video on all platforms that you like to watch videos on. We're on Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook.
There's links below. Go ahead and click those right there. Also, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more awesome videos. You can actually click on the link. Click on the links on the side to watch more awesome videos. All right, guys, have a good one. Ready?